John Baetz with Kansas Pregame here. We're out at the Sharp Performance Top Prospect event at Salina's Kansas Wesleyan University, the Graves Family Sports Complex. A beautiful facility out here and a beautiful day this morning. We've got some of the best players from across the state of Kansas in here to show off their skills. We've got quarterbacks, we've got receivers, we've got every position group out here that's going to show off what they can do in front of regional and national recruiting media, and opportunity to kind of raise their profile a little bit. We've got some major recruits out here that are still looking to pick up more scholarship offers, and it's just a fantastic event. It's the third in the Sharp Performance Combine Series, something that Kansas Pregame has been thrilled to partner with Sharp Performance CEO Jake Sharp on, and just help provide exposure opportunities for these high school athletes in Kansas. Looking forward to a fantastic day, and glad to be a part of it. John Baetz with Kansas Pregame here. We're out here at the Sharp Performance Top Prospect event this morning, and I've got Tyson Struber, a Canton-Galva wide receiver in the class of 2022 here with me. One of the top 8-man players, honestly, arguably in the history of the state of Kansas, is one of the highest ranked recruits that 8-man's ever produced. Committed to K-State already, but had a KU offer to go along with that, and many other opportunities as well. A regular on the camp circuit here over the last couple of years to try to increase that profile. Tyson, tell us a little bit about what the camp experience, the Sharp Combine experience, going to camp and at colleges. What's that all about? What's that do for you, and how have you enjoyed it?
Oh, it was nothing but helpful. Like you said, I've come here about the past few years, and every time I came here, I was getting noticed a little bit more and more, and just how they work things around here is great at getting kids, noticed on that recruiting scale.
Canton-Galva, one of the best 8-man programs over the last few seasons. Won a state championship a couple years ago, kind of had a heartbreaking loss in the playoffs last year. Graduated some key players, Braden Collins, a couple of key linebackers. They've got Garrett Maltby back, though, really great young quarterback in the state of Kansas. What's your expectations for the season, Tyson?
I still believe that we're going to be, competing and deep in the playoffs again. Like you said, Garrett, he's getting better and better every week. He's putting in the work, and it's honestly surprising me how much he's progressing. We're still going to be a young team. We're going to have a lot to figure out, but we're still, we're getting better every day. So that's pretty good.
So you committed to K-State, and that's where you plan to go play collegiately after you wrap up your high school career this fall. What is it that you like about K-State and made that the choice for you?
Just how they were so inclusive on everything, and how they made sure to know what's going on in my life, and just stay in touch with me throughout the whole process, and the whole family aspect. They're always keeping it real with me, letting me know what I'm doing good, what I might need to improve on, and that's what I really just respect about all of them.
All right, great. Thanks a lot for your time, and have a great day today.
Thank you.
John Baetz with Kansas Pregame out at the Sharp Performance Top Prospect event this morning. I'm here with Frontenac 6'5", senior defensive end, tight end, Landon Dean, a Oklahoma State University commit, one of the top prospects in the state of Kansas. Frontenac, coached by Mark Smith, has really had an excellent program. Coach Smith, the son of legendary Chuck Smith at Pittsburgh St. Mary's Colgan, and has done a nice job of turning Frontenac back into the state power that they once were. Landon, your recruiting picked up, and you kind of blew up into last year, and you committed to Oklahoma State earlier this year. Tell us who some of the other offers you were that you had, and then tell us a little bit about the process that went into making the decision to go to Oklahoma State.
So I had offers from Iowa State, Eastern Michigan, and K-State, and as well as Oklahoma State. Talked to several other schools, but the recruiting process, it was fun, but I got to a point where I knew Oklahoma State was the one. Did a lot of online virtual visits because couldn't go on campus because of COVID. but had good relationships with all the coaches, and I knew it was time, so I made the decision.
Joe Bob Clements coaches the defensive line down there at Oklahoma State, a native of Emporia, a Kansas State standout that a lot of people will know. I'm certain that he was a big part of your recruiting process. What did you enjoy about getting to know Coach Clements?
Yeah, so he was the one who originally gave me the offer. So, I mean, just me and him, we communicated a lot and got a lot of things in common. He enjoys hunting, fishing like I do, and him being a Kansas native, kind of knowing where I'm from and everything, and just built a really good relationship with him and committed to Oklahoma State, and here we are now.
So Frontenac's got a great group of defensive linemen back this year. Lane Franklin, Cruz Blair, also Colin McCartney, who plays safety and quarterback. He's probably going to play quite a bit more up on the at the defensive end position this year. What's your expectation for the season? What's your expectation for that group on defense? And what's your goals for the season?
Right, so yeah, we should be really good up front. Hopefully, I think all of us have started since our freshman year. I transferred over here my sophomore year, so we've all played together for 2 years. And then goal right now, as a team, we want to win the state championship. I think we got 22 seniors out, and a lot of them have experience, so hopefully if we work hard, we can do that.
All right, sounds good. Thank you very much for your time, and good luck today.
All right, thank you.
All right, this is John Baetz with Kansas Pregame. I'm here with the Derby Panthers, a couple of their offensive linemen here. Alex Key, number 88, Jonas Vickers, number 154 here at the Sharp Performance Top Prospect event, and also running back Dylan Edwards. Derby is arguably the best football program in the state of Kansas. They've been in every state championship game for the last 7 years. I think they've won 7 of the last 8 or 8 of the last 9. Dylan is one of the top prospects in the state of Kansas. He's got several major FBS offers out there, including K-State, KU, Kentucky, Memphis. There's a lot of interest in him. He's took a visit to Notre Dame this year. Dylan, tell us a little bit about the recruiting process, what that's been like, and who some of the teams are that you've got offers from and that are communicating with you regularly.
I talked to all my people that have offered me all year. Ever since they offered me, I talk to them about once a week, so it's all about building relationships right now. And I don't know, my visits have been great. We went to a lot of places in June, so it's glad to be back here and just working with my team now.
Alex, you're one of the top offensive linemen in the state of Kansas. You've got some opportunities to play at a high level at the next level. I think you've got some Air Force and Army opportunities, some of those kind of things out there, and you've been picking up steam with some other FBS, FCS type teams. Having your entire offensive line back is an incredible strength. Tell us kind of what the process is at Derby, what your expectations are for the season, and what it means to have 5 guys back that you've played with already.
Well, first of all, it's really good having all 5 back, and it's awesome because we can start right where we were last year. So right after the state game, now we're just building on top of that. We require a lot from our team, and we want them all to participate and do the best they can, to not for themselves but for the team in total. So we're good to have everyone back.
Jonas, tell us a little bit about what the offensive line mentality is at Derby, what it means to work together as a unit, sacrifice for each other, and tell us what some of the things are that you go into a game thinking about on a regular basis, play in, play out.
Yeah, so our offensive line mentality is just family overall, more than anything, because we always are trying to build each other up, build relationships, and we're just working constantly every day to get better. I would say the most thing that we'd put into it would be that, you're supposed to put forth effort all the time, no matter what. Clark is really big on that. He loves effort. He loves mentality 100% all the time, so I think that's a really big thing.
So that's a good segue. Coach Brandon Clark's done an amazing job with this football program, and I'll ask you, Dylan, tell me what kind of the secret sauce is that has turned this program into one of the state's best dynasties historically.
Brotherhood. We're all a big family. I mean, nobody is lower than the team. Nobody's higher than the team. So we all keep a level head to each other, and these guys make my job easier. So, I mean, it's all about just being a family and working together to get that state ring at the end of the year.
John Baetz with Kansas Pregame here out at the Sharp Performance Top Prospect event at Kansas Wesleyan's Graves Family Sports Complex. We've got a beautiful day out here at a beautiful facility, and I'm here with South Barber quarterback Gatlin Jewell. Plays quarterback at the high school level, looking to maybe potentially play a slot or a running back at the college level. Is a kid that has some offers at the D2 NAIA level, has been doing some camping at the FCS, FBS level, and really has a strong desire to play college football. Gatlin, tell us a little bit about the recruiting process, how that's going, why it's important to come out to events like this, and what your expectations are as far as securing a college scholarship and having the opportunity to play at the next level after high school.
Yes, sir. Well, I consider myself extremely blessed to be in the position that I am in, so that's a great start. But I really love coming out to these camps like this because it's great for exposure and whatnot and getting out. Where I'm from a small school, you got to do things like that to get seen. So, yep.
Tell us about the offers that you have so far.
I hold a Bethel offer in Newton, Kansas. They're an NAIA school. And a Northwestern Oklahoma State offer in Alva, Oklahoma. It's a D2 school.
And then tell us about where you've camped this summer and if you've got some other stops that you plan to do this summer as well.
Okay, so I've been to camps at Iowa State, South Dakota State. I visited the University of South Dakota as well as South Dakota State. And I just got back from Manhattan yesterday from K-State. So I've been just about everywhere this summer.
So South Barber is a pretty consistently successful football program, and you had a great year as a dual threat quarterback there last year. Tell us a little bit about your expectations for this season.
Well, I think we're going to be a pretty solid team this year. I've got some personal goals set for myself, and we've got some personal goals set for the team. So I'm just hoping we can make a deep playoff run and stay healthy.
All right, thanks a lot for your time. Have a great day out here.
You too. Thank you.
This is John Baetz with Kansas Pregame here with Noah Khokhar, a junior at Hutchinson High School. Last year played running back. This year probably looks to change to the quarterback role in Mike Vernon's flexbone offense. Hutch made a nice improvement last year after having a couple seasons of struggle. And Noah's consistently been one of the fastest kids out here at these events. Ran in the 4.3s a couple different times at the combine events so far this year. Noah, tell us a little bit about the recruiting process, where you've camped at, where you plan to camp at, and kind of, what your goals are for getting to the next level.
I've been to a couple of camps this year. I went to Iowa State. I also went to K-State, and I did pretty well. I'm definitely on the radar. So I'll definitely just keep improving, especially with our team, most importantly, just getting wins this season. And a goal this year is just to win the state championship and then rush over 2,000 yards. But definitely a big goal for me, but I'm definitely thankful for the gifts God's given me, and I'm just completely thankful for everything, all the people that came out here and made this happen, so I'm definitely grateful.
With Zach Hogan back, you guys got a pair of incredibly fast players in the backfield. I know you've got Chase Kepler up on the line of scrimmage. Do you have some other pieces that can kind of help you guys get to your goal of making a deep playoff run this year?
Well, everybody right now is bought into the system, and that's the most important thing right now. We may not have the most athletic guys, but we got guys that buy into the system, and I think overall we'll be really good. So.
The Salt Hawk football program under Randy Dreiling was one of the best that the state of Kansas has ever seen. And Coach Vernon came in and had a couple of years where he struggled there after Ryan Cornelson's short stint. But you guys really seemed to get it turned around last year, and it seems like you have things going in the right direction. What is it that you think is leading to that resurgence of Salt Hawk football?
Just main thing is just chemistry and trust in our coach. in the last couple years, the guys didn't buy in because Coach Brennan was, a new coach, and we all understand that, in order to win, we have to be one as a team, and that's the most important thing for us right now in the weight room is definitely a huge thing, and so we've been really working hard together and just building chemistry this summer.
All right, thanks a lot, Noah. Good luck out there, and good luck this fall.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm here with Chaylin Peine of Anderson County High School in Garnett, big 6'5", 280-pound offensive lineman. Currently holds an offer from the University of Central Arkansas and also Hutch Community College. His brother plays at the University of Northern Iowa after a good career at Prairie View High School. Chaylin, tell me a little bit about what these camps do for you, these experiences, kind of talk about the recruiting process and some of the other camps that you've been to as well.
First off, all these camps are great because each one you pick up on a little different tool that you can use later on in the fall, and then recruiting process has been fun. It's just starting to really pick up here lately now that I got that first D1, but yeah, it's a great summer, man.
Yeah. Where are some of the individual schools that you've camped at this summer?
I went to Central Arkansas at the beginning of the summer, and then I hit K-State here a couple weeks back, and then my July is pretty busy with North Dakota, South Dakota, and then I also go back down to Central Arkansas for a visit.
So Coach Logan Pregame coached the last couple of seasons at Anderson County. He's a Silver Lake native that played for Northern Illinois, big offensive lineman. He moved on after this last season, and you've got a new coach in Luke Catloth. Tell us a little bit about how it was to play for Coach Pregame and play for somebody that's been a Division I offensive lineman, and then we'll talk a little bit about your goals for this next season.
Having Coach Pregame in your back pocket at all times, going through the recruiting process, not only with my brother kind of giving me tips on what to expect, but him just always on the phone, kind of promoting me out there. I just can't thank him enough for all that, and he's kind of put me on the map with that. But yeah, it was great. Lots of energy, fun practices, and all that. So it was good.
And then looking ahead to this fall, what are your goals for Anderson County as far as football goes?
Personally, just kind of be that leader, that guy for us, and then team-wise, put together a good, solid season, and see how far we can go. That's all we can do.
All right. Thanks for your time. Really appreciate it. Have a great day the rest of the day, and good luck this fall.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm here with Evan Cantu, a senior running back at Maize South High School. Rushed for 1,079 yards last year in just 5 games because of injuries and COVID and some of those kind of things that caused problems for schools last year. Maize South has an excellent program under Coach Brent Pfeiffer, done a nice job. They graduated an outstanding quarterback in Colin Shields from a year ago, so it would be anticipated that Evan's probably going to be kind of a workhorse for the team this fall. Evan, one of the strongest guys you're going to see at any one of these events, constantly winning the bench press competitions at this deal. Also has great speed to go along with that. Tell us a little bit about your recruiting process, some of the camps that you've been visiting or plan to visit, and kind of what your goals are as far as getting a college scholarship.
Yeah. So I'm getting invitations to D2, every weekend. So William Jewell, Langston, some junior day events. They've been going pretty good. A couple of D1s too, but hey, whatever works for me, I'll go.
So Maize South is a consistent winner under Coach Pfeiffer. Had a really great group of seniors last year. Graduated some of those key pieces. But what are your expectations for the fall?
Oh yeah, we're gonna be a pretty good team. If we put in the work, we're gonna be really good. But been going in the weight room every week, Monday through Thursday. We got a lot of people putting in work, so I really can't wait. 7-on-7 every week. We got some dedicated dudes.
What's it like coming out to these camps? Combines, getting a chance to get in front of media, get in front of coaches. How's this experience been for you, and do you feel like it's benefited you?
Oh yeah, it's been awesome. Competing with other dudes, meeting new guys, it's just so fun. And showing out my skills, my talent to some coaches. It's a lot on my shoulders, but it's really fun though. It's really fun.
All right, sounds great. Thank you so much for your time. Good luck the rest of the day. Good luck this fall.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.